Had to close my window. People were getting even more obnoxious.
Okay, let's see. Let's put on pairs. Oh, okay.
Hope that toolbox was useful.
Okay. So that.
Did you advertise this as a normal site?
Yep.
Hey.
I don't want to do it site. Not really.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe Shira already went over everything from the beginning at least. So you can just start calling for that. Okay, before we do that, Oreo and Sunny's to practice regular Aya. So I don't know about doing Shiny. Just saying. But okay, if you feel comfortable with trying to do the Sharingan, it's actually a little bit easier than regular Aya. That'd be good. You really should get like a pair of headphones or earbuds or something.
But it's so loud. Is it really just me? Wow, shit. Microphone's too good. Man, that is annoying. I also have to talk louder. I should probably do this actually. Oh, it is already maxed. Fuck, never mind. There we go. That should be good. Hopefully. just game capture was too demanding.
You got that
I
zero?
got him.
Good. Probably. Still unused to Super Bowl Eye, but I just realized I should have.
He's like, thank you. That's fine. I have a ton of mana, so.
Consume you.
That one last?
Oh. Did you miss me for that one?
In a little, Josh?
Freezing.
Oh, one's solid.
Owie.
Interesting. I guess it was a 4 that was in? I have no idea.
Such impudence.
I see.
I still wasn't bad for a first pull.
Dark. Speak up.
Color just seems scary. It's not that bad.
You would stoke the fires of conflict. light shall usher in peace. Such impudence! Light consume you.
See, yeah, it's good already. Lucky.
Perfect.
Games is compartment. You're with me at 2.
Impudence! Done. Speak up!
Perfect. Sorry, Oreo. Ooh.
Ouch.
So give me clock positions for that one.
I hate that when it's axe. I just hate that.
Because, like, everyone went south.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. You just spread out a little bit. Like, you just fan out from where you are in the room.
I'm always gonna go south just because that's gonna be my tank position, or whatever tank you guys are gonna have.
Well, when we were doing the numbers at first, we were calling partners for that mechanic. So you would be 2 with me.
I know, but it was fake. So your options are to either do your isolate positions, which is what I do, or you can have tanks and healers rotate clockwise. Just let me know which one you want.
We normally do tank healer clockwise.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because if it's fake axe like that, I can either end up south or east, depending on which strategy you guys want. But I just need to know which one.
I would say just head east.
So go east, so you want tanks and healers rotate clockwise?
Does that mean if I'm 3 with Josh, does that mean I go south?
No, it means if I assume you're a healer, when it's tanks and healers rotate clockwise, if you're 3, you're west. Because you're rotating
Wow, I
clockwise.
You're right.
Yeah.
If you guys like consistency, you could use your isolate positions, meaning the DPS will stay on the numbers, and then tanks and healers will go to their spots. So like healers will be on east and west, and tanks will be north and south, because that's what we're going to be for isolate.
I see what you're saying now. Alright.
Yeah, we haven't gotten anywhere near isolate yet, but that's a good idea to get used to now.
Yeah. That way, when you guys panic, your first thought will be to run to your isolate position, because you're going to have to do it anyway.
Fake axe, I head west.
Well, yo, like Jenna said, we're still not close to that part yet with our group, right? Since we're just doing like ad prog, hopefully into Worm's Lament. So I would say just tank healers rotate clockwise would be fine.
Is the other tank in this call?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just I'm gonna invuln it. I'm just doing normal strats, like assuming, you know, like you guys are gonna clear. Like I'm just doing it as if like this is a clear party. But if you want, I don't have to invuln it. I could just like pop some cooldown since you know we're not gonna get anywhere near where I'm gonna use the invuln anyway.
What do you think, Jenna?
Yeah. So if you guys don't want to use your Benny, I could just use a bunch of cooldowns there and just eat it. We stop.
No, Zap is just confusing me because they held their Benny for so long that I ended up just using a Recitation X cog on you, then they Bennied you, which was just hilarious.
Well, I mean, you could, but you said you weren't comfortable main tanking. That's why I'm main tanking. Yeah, because you said you didn't want a main tank. Because I can off tank too. Okay, so I'll keep main tanking.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't even matter. We wouldn't even need Benny. If I have so many healing resources available there, I could just Recitation Excog tether you, and you would be full. So it doesn't.
Okay. Alright, let me try something on this one. Just don't voke it off me. I just want to try something real quick. Because I heard Gunbreakers can make it through the entire phase too. So I just want to give it one try.
And I've got all the time in the world to lay that healing on you. Yeah, that's fine.
Things you would stoke the fires of conflict.
And a death.
That's a little late. I could have done it earlier.
That scared me, Red. But I fixed it.
Nice.
Shall freeze. The light shall usher in peace.
WX. Bitch! Bitch! Ah!
Light consume you.
Oop, I fucked up.
Uh-oh.
What happened
Sure,
there?
stood in the ARP, I think.
Alright. Did that work like you thought it would, Oreo?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh my god, it works. I suggest not doing it though, because PF will not do this with you unless you have like another tank.
That's cool.
It is really cool though. But then it also screws you up for later phases because on the second phase the other tank still has to take aggro, which just makes it harder on them.
Got to let you experiment.
Yeah, it works. So it's cool to know it works.
Yeah, definitely for like ad phase prog, just like fun. I don't have to worry about anything else, but yeah, that's great. Is that, and I guess that's something the only Gunbreakers can do?
Paladins can do it. I don't know about warriors.
Okay.
I think Warrior would be just a smidge too short. Not to mention you end it with 1 health. Unless you specifically time the Benny to be perfect. Zap needs an AFK. I wonder why Zach doesn't want a Benny right now. That's interesting.
Constantly it.
They're probably just experimenting with things or wanted to save somebody who's going to die from a sidekick or something. Hardly matters. I've got all the resources in the world. Most of us have been
It's enough HP.
Most of us have been the knockback mirrors, but we've got a couple of people who only just got into this fight literally yesterday. So we're gonna have some light rank clubs.
Yeah.
That's okay. I only joined you guys because I wanted to play around with the Ayatori strat.
That's fine. Like, it's not super common in Party Finder, but it does exist in it, and which is nice because once you like learn Ayatori, it's a lot better than Ilia, I think.
And if you do it right, you can actually have full GCD uptime as a melee.
If your goal is just to make it through ads, what you can do is kill. It's easy to kill the first Aqua because all your cooldowns will be up. So kill the first Aquas and then just let the next 2 through. So we'll go into the next phase, like let in like 50-75%, like 3 of them. But at least you guys will make it to the next phase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah, most of us have like a lot of experience with the ad phase. It's just like bringing everybody else up to that. Like, that's like what I've done.
Yeah, my group does Ilia, but I'm a machinist main, so I don't really care.
Oh, yeah.
You don't. I
don't care.
I learned Ilia as machinist specifically because of that.
But it does bother. Like, I do hate it when I play like tank or samurai. I hate Ilia, but it works. It's easy. It's brain dead. Nobody has to think.
Like,
barely any more thought to Aya, and if you're a caster or a melee or a tank, it's 1,000 times more.
yeah, it's funny. I really don't like it because it's so stupid. I can't. Like, the timing is just weird. Like, I think I have more time than I do, so I just die to the towers whenever I get the tethers.
Actually, this is surprisingly easy. I didn't think I was gonna pull it off on my first try because it's been a while.
It's not really all that different from Ilia, except for the one movement that chains people.
Actually, I think it's a lot less movement. After doing it just now, it's like, oh, it's way less movement.
Yeah, if you do the Sharingan variant, then it's even less. Like, it's really nice because it's just pre-positioned. If you know where to go already, just go at an angle from there.
Just a heads up, I have to leave in like half an hour.
That's fine.
Like, maybe less.
Yeah, our tank apparently fell asleep, so we appreciate you coming.
Wanting to get some prog in for these guys because I really want them to get to that phase and consistently be able to get through it. That's like been my goal for everybody with this session. So thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Even if it was just to experiment, I'm glad that you're getting some like fun out of this.
Yeah, I just want to play around with the other strats.
All right, I think everybody's got. I think. Let's see. Uh-oh, 0.
What?
Oh, there you go.
I've been here the whole time.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
And you know, it might not even be that bad as fell asleep. It's probably the internet went out the last time where they were out for an entire day.
Usually if it's internet, I'd be like at least send some kind of message.
We'll see.
I hope it's just internet outage.
But oh shit, I'm gonna hit with that.
Granted, last time when he sent the message, I didn't get it till like the day after, so. Alright. The autoface just finishes the cast for me without thinking.
Oh, I'm so glad I gave you that physics.
Physics.
I'm really just associated.
I still think about
I don't know
physics.
why.
And that one time I wanted to movie weapon. Wait.
I think it's a 79, 80
The
something.
light shall usher in
That,
peace.
this, that. Look away. Finish this up. Hopefully it's Scythe.
Impudence.
Launch product, doesn't matter.
Light consume you.
Shit. Never mind.
Cockpit.
Is it?
Sure, you go south, not this way.
Oh, well, there you go. Dang.
Good job.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Uh-oh.
That was interesting.
got a little eager.
He could not wait to taste the delicious ball.
Okay. Yeah, if you're still doing like that 100% uptime, that's the risk of it, but
No,
you can do it.
Requires practice, so if you don't get it, you won't do it. Scooby-Doo that nonsense. I love that. I mean, that little loop that you did, that you do it in to make it to get 100% uptime is it's just funny to see.
Sorry, I keep forgetting on main tank.
Okay, that's fine.
Uh-oh.
The current level of gridlock.
Well, I fucked up.
Always, we would stoke the fires of conflict.
No, I opened her! Keep driving. Is this just the evening of always fighting first, or what?
It's not driving even once so far.
one proc I have left.
Josh,
That was an impressive recovery, Josh.
I'll say the one nice thing about Super Bowl is I can do that way ahead of time. I don't get very many gun breakers to heal for.
This up and then move away. I could have got double. Oh, sorry, I thought I had over 4 each.
oh, shit.
Oh god, I have full offensive gear, that's my fault. Where did I keep the angle point? Alright, well, sorry.
Kick me, ball.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Alright.
Nice.
The streak continues.
Shall freeze. The light shall usher in peace.
Glad you're being good. Ah, damn
Such impudence.
it. Goodbye, friends.
Got the perfect club.
Ouch. No, the hit.
Light consume you.
Oh god, we're screwed.
Yeah, zero.
Yeah,
should
we're
be
screwed.
enough.
Yep, just jump. Forget it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
See it. Oh, you could actually see the gold ball in the chain.
I wasn't starting that side kicking if I was full health. Why's my HP so low? My brain broke. I just got fucked. That's what I have. It's just mechanics, huh?
Wait, what was all that extra? Why are we so high on hit points right now?
Oh, the streak is finally broken.
Shall freeze.
Yeah, I could probably use something funky with corpse there.
I got
I
Zap.
got red.
You wanna get red?
Thank you.
Sloppy.
That's a lot bigger than my last pull.
The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence!
Impudence.
Light consume you.
Oh, it's me. Wait. What?
No, it's
Whoa, what happened?
hourglass.
Hourglass. I tried to switch.
No, it's
Both Josh and
Yeah, it's healer.
What?
It's healer and DPS for hour.
yeah, both Josh and I had run 4 with it, so I think we got confused for a moment.
yeah, that's why I really wish it would just target melee in range, guaranteed, but just one.
Would be nice. It doesn't do it. It doesn't do it in E7 either. You get screwed there too.
I mean, are you making a 1 and 4 switch, or are you making 2 and 4 switch?
Box is
Hourglass
1 and
is
3, and hourglass is 2 and 4.
Or
We can
or never moves.
So box is 1 and 3, hourglass is 2 and 4.
No, 2 and
Okay.
3.
Hourglass is 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Okay.
3's the one who flexes always.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah, I don't know why in my brain I thought we were doing 1 and 4 as well. You know, we've never done that.
Oh no, I saw it on the guide, so that's what I did.
Oh, the thing I posted probably because that is another correct way to. Oh, that's because they have 3 and 4 backwards from how we have 3 and 4.
No. One of our other members likes to do that, and I always get mad at them for doing that. Because it just throws everybody off because we're used to 3 and 4 instead of 4 and 3.
Yeah, the having 3 on the southeast is more common than party. But no reason to switch it. We got it. We got this.
Yeah. Alright. Think we're
I
ready.
got like maybe 2 more in me.
Alright, that's fine. Go ahead and do your countdown whenever.
Please, you would stoke the fire.
Hey, interrupted broil, I'm the best.
What?
Your blood shall freeze.
Oh, sorry.
I hate you.
There you go.
God, Ernie's right. That shit is manga. I love it. I find these pesky melee OGCDs hard to do. Just sit at range all day.
The light shall usher in peace.
I'm tapping that fate.
Impudence.
I don't want to talk about it. Nobody saw that.
Light consume you.
Alright. Good.
Zap, no. What are you doing?
What? What?
This red page needs to run.
We were good.
Were we?
Yeah.
Because I saw two people with the chain on one marker, but alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I gotta go. Good luck to you guys.
Alright. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it was already
Yeah, it
Bowtie.
was Bowtie. I don't know why you moved. That's why I like the environment like movie. I was like, oh, it's already messed up. I'll just stand here, I guess.
Honestly, that was more patience than we probably deserved.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. I could have sworn there was 2 on 3, so I moved over, and we were good like that. That's why I called out.
From what I saw, Lamb and Zap both had, and then Zap went over to where Lamb was and just stood there.
Mm. Alright, so I'll put us back up. Since we got to go for a bit, should be not cold next time we head into the instant. Right there. I'll get that.
by the way, Zero, should you be wondering why I never raise people after Diamond Frost, I'm swift casting a sucker there to make sure people.
I just assume y'all got swift, like, better things to swift cast, so I just handle raising unless I'm out of mana. I really don't mind.
Yeah, I use it in my opener because there is like a whole crap ton of things to weave in my opener, and then I use it in Diamond Frost on Sucker to make sure everybody has as much shielding as possible. Like, that's where people die to random shit.
Yeah, it's fine. We're on prog anyway. It doesn't matter what my damage is. Just let me raise. Once we're, like, actually feasibly close to doing, like, not meeting DPS checks, then I can't raise. But until we reach that point, I have to do it.
Well, the realistic thing is, like, if everybody was using food and didn't mess up there, nobody would.
Right.
But I throw a sucker in there because people might not be using food. Yeah, I only swift cast boil and open the only time. Otherwise, I generally am using it on something like a sucker or waiting to raise somebody. Because later in the fight, like from light ramp and onwards, I'm just using for raises. My MP's a bit tighter than yours too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, as long as I have to, like, raise back-to-back 3 or 4, well, like 4 times, I should be fine, because it's 2,400 for my raise.
Yeah, I'm negative without my MP regen tools by a decent chunk, but just with Lucid, I should be MP neutral. I need energy drains to keep me going with raises though, or any casts of Sucker or add.
I'm MP negative unless I have downtime or I'm popping Lucid Dream, so it's fine. Then I'm MP positive.
I'm MP neutral-ish with just Lucid, but I've got energy drain too, so that depends on how many emergency lust rates I have to cast. If people are dying and also not dying but barely, so I have to lustrate, it's a bad time. But people have pointed out I need to get better at flexing, so I've practiced and I've gotten a lot better.
You know, saying from our group, it's not a big deal if I have to raise, at least for now, while we're still progging up to, like, you know, KB mirrors.
Yeah, Lem, I've been hit by that stun exactly once ever, and I have tried repeatedly to rescue people out of Axe. I could save so many lives there, but the game doesn't let me. And a Swift Adlo won't do it fast enough because the shield has a delay on being placed. It sucks. Because I tried that too. No, that's what I mean. When you cast an Adlo, there's about a second and a half before the shield actually applies. Even though it's got the icon there, you'll get hit and it won't go to the shield. It's awful. That's why I'll always try to avoid using too much spread low because it requires a 2 GCD offset in a lot of things. I bet you Benison's shield actually applies faster because it's an OGCD. Interesting thought.
Actually, I'll just say it. Yeah, I felt board was like pretty easy to play in raids as long as I could get, if I practiced enough and got a sense of the 30-second dot refresh. Like, and just managed to keep that going in my brain separately from all the song bullshit. Whereas, like, MCH, I feel like I kind of don't look that hard at it. But, like, it still drags most of my attention away to watch the meters, and I don't know why. I mean, Iron Drill's Mary makes it sound I need to refresh. Holy shit, give me this, please. I need the training wheels. Bruh.
I have discovered just how often Zaf plays Scholar. The answer is never.
I wonder if healing 60 dungeons would be easier if I actually had, like, full gear and synced it down rather than just the shitty Shire gear.
To be fair, this isn't Scholar 101. This is Scholar 102. This shit does not matter in dungeons.
Oh, I know. I was just thinking about it, you mentioned Scholar, and that's where my brain was like, oh yeah, I still have to suffer through that for, like, 2 more levels. 3.
Yeah. Once you start doing 70 content, I think you'll like Scholar a whole lot more. But they really did, like, butcher Scholar previous to 64 at a minimum, and realistically you want to be 70 so that you can use your, Skaven.
Yeah, I feel like the 1 to 50 stuff is okay enough. It's like when I get to the 60 dungeons, suddenly, like, I don't heal for shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. At level 50, Lust Rate is really strong.
Yeah, but like then I run out of 2 lustrates and the mobs are half dead, and I'm like, oh, I can't slap the ground to hell. All I can do is like spam Adlo and pray.
You know that you should be alternating Adlo and Physic in that case, right?
Right. Well, unless they just completely eat through the shield, like I've seen happen a couple times.
Well, no, the shield delay means back-to-back Adlos. You are almost certainly not going to get all the shields.
I see. I'll have to try that. Maybe that's my problem, because I really didn't trust the shield sometimes. So I'd like let it.
You want the Adlo Physic loop, and you want to be doing things in between them if you have anything left, like Whispering Dawn, start your Lucid Dreaming, because you have a single weave available when you Physic. Which is why when you guys get hit by shit, you might have noticed I Physic and then Lustrate. That's why.
Oh yeah, sure. I got Scholar to 80 before I unlocked Fey Union. It was fun. I don't know, my experiences with Scholar were great, I guess. 70 got a little better, I suppose. But I don't know, there's something in dungeons, anyways, I don't know about 2D, but dungeons, I just feel very ineffective, I guess. Mainly because I just didn't know when to pop what comfortably. It was kind of a pain in the butt. But it wasn't as much of a pain as Astro.
That is stuff like that is why I like E5. I've got the healing so mapped for that one that I'm pretty sure that what I'm doing could solo heal it. Because Zap has 40% overheal on that fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
there's not
when
really-
you know what's happening in the fight, you can be proactive. But like you're not used to the timings yet, or that instance or duty or whatever you're doing, it's kind of hell.
Oh, learning to fight the Scholar is way harder than his White Mage, but as a consequence, once you learn the fight, you've got.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I was saying, I think I had more fun learning and playing Scholar than I did Astro. Astro's alright, but I don't know, I felt like when I was playing Astro for like dungeons and normal raids, stuff like that, I didn't really have to use a lot of my abilities. It just felt like, I don't know. I don't know about high level Astro play. I never really bothered with. The Sinistry I barely used. I mainly used DPS, and I almost never bothered with the cards because it was 3% buff up to a 5% buff. It didn't feel worth it to like gamble with the cards, so I just did whatever.
But yeah, you aren't wrong, Zero. When Shira, Fey Union in dungeons in particular is critical. It's so good for keeping the tank alive while you do your shit, by which I mean slap the ground.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's just 60 Shire gear not being that good versus like scale down good gear.
Yeah, the gap between Shire and Skaven is much bigger than most other things.
Yeah, Skaven would carry you pretty much until 80.
Yeah, Shire it just hurts to heal in.
Yeah, that might be my problem more than like actual Scholar issues. It's just my gear is bad.
The worst is like if you have
White
Shire
Mage
on,
can power
and you have
through
to
their
use,
Shire here, it doesn't matter.
like some all. That's why when we were doing roulettes the other day, and you got some all when you were, that really worried me because healing some all, no matter what class I am, it's fucking garbage.
Oh no, I
I
understand.
hate it.
I don't remember which one that is.
The mountain with the dragon in Heaven's Sword, we're climbing up the purple clouds to fight Nidhogg.
Oh, is it?
Not Nidhogg, but
No, that's I was
get
thinking of
the
Kai.
one we get to break the wings. Yeah, that one. Some all is like 51 dungeon. It's fucking shit. I hate it.
I can't remember that one being hard.
It's not that it's hard. It's just tanks overestimate what they can do from 50 content into that, so they try to do big pulls, and it doesn't matter what class I am, I can't keep up because they're not paying attention to the poison stacks, and they're just getting attacked by everything.
The ones I always have trouble with are Stone Vigil,
Somehow sucks.
Damsel
Don't even quit
Darkhold,
healing.
and Aurum Vale, because you'll get a Sprout tank in vendor gear doing their best. It's not their fault.
Desmond was like Astro is torture. It's terrible.
Like, I actually feel bad for those tanks because I've been that tank more than
I
once.
feel Somehow a
Going
few
through
times and I've hated
going through
it.
those dungeons and
I still
whatever
do it
gear
more
you can get
because,
off the vendor hurt.
I still have shit to do in there unless I just go in the POTD and Heaven on High forever. Hey, where the fuck is the third deep dungeon?
When nobody's like listening.
Where's that coming out?
If I tank it, it's fine. I can make people play better, but if I'm healing, I'm at the mercy of the tank. The tank wants to try to pull everything. For some reason, in the first room, it ends up taking forever.
Yeah, I don't understand why people don't just pull 2 packs into the entry hallway and then run. I had a Sprout tank in the actual trash can. You know the thing.
And I'm just
Do that, and then Metal Gear us through, and we killed 1 pack and ran through the first room with no aggro. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Man, I'm still just learning how to gauge dungeons, so I probably was too hard on Red if I did drag him through that, so I do apologize. Sometimes I'm better at tanking than other days, so I think that might have been one where I was like, I don't need these cooldowns.
No, when you were tanking that in some all, it's fine because you weren't doing like the full like 2 rooms that people try. Like they try to get that first room up the stairs all the way up to like the poison flower, and then they just die because the poison overlap, the poison stacks keep building up on them, and they're getting attacked by everything. And then the DPS aren't attacking the stupid spores that are putting out the poison. So then I have to keep like putting on dots on the stupid spores while maintaining the tank. It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. That's why when I'm playing on DPS and I get some all, I always kill those spores like super fast. Because I've been in like hell in that dungeon so many times. But yeah, normally when I tank some Arm Veil, I tell the people like, I'm just gonna drag everything to the boss room. Not everything, but you know, hug the wall. I'm gonna drag everything on the wall to the boss room. We do that, we live, and then the boss is just right there. Super fast and easy. You can do the thing like we were saying, where you drag it back to the hallway at the start, and that's fine.
People
too.
get yelled at, so I'm big nervous. I do.
Something.
I
so
did
where
21
people
to
aren't
30
in the
stuff
room,
for
because
grinding.
Your rando DPS
And I didn't really get yelled
are
at
gonna
ever,
s-
so-
are going to stray away and aggro
But I just
other
went
packs,
past
and then
it and just let
turns
other people
into a
do
mess.
shit.
Just don't.
Yeah, that's why like if you just go all the way into the boss room, turn
I
that
imagine the
corner,
yelling
the
as,
DPS can be like on the back of the ads, and the ads outside the room.
I imagine
But
the yelling
they
part is
have
like
to
if you're actually
listen,
trying to
it's
prog it
the
and
hardest
like
thing.
break through floors rather than just using 21 to 30 to grind.
Oh, how I learned to tank dungeons.
But the thing is, like, you can only go up to 30 outside of a party.
Healed all the way to 80.
You need a fixed party to actually go further than that, I think. I don't think you can like matching that.
And then I just duplicated what the good tanks.
Yeah, 21 for 30 is
That's
like the
literally
60 plus
it, and it
content for
worked.
grinding if you don't want to do
Let's see.
dungeons on DPS.
To learn how to
So like my
heal
summoner I
in
could
this
take
game,
into 21 to 30 to level it,
I just started queuing
while
stuff.
these two are still doing
I kept doing
POTD,
that over and over again.
and
until I
all
could
these
do
could
it
be
without
doing heaven on
taking
high
everything
until
so
70,
long.
and then just go do trust. I haven't done heaven on high in a while though.
Top and hard.
Yeah, I got a bunch of shit doing this game. I just don't want to do any of it.
Games for many years.
I never play other stuff still.
and Dungeons in this game, with the
14 content feels like something where it's like I only have a couple hours after work and I just want to do something.
Be very generous for wall to wall. There's like a couple of pulls.
23 thaumaturge.
Like,
You're
with
not
the
wrong,
usually
because
all
leveling
first
Blackmage sucks
50,
balls,
there's
and I
like one
will never
pull after
disagree
the
with that
first
sentiment.
boss in,
I just think 50 Blackmage isn't bad
in the twinning that
to
can
play,
kill you
aside from the fact that like
ready
you need
for
to
it.
carry some ethers to
You
do
guys know what I'm
stupid
talking
shit
about,
with
all the
it.
plan boards?
No.
Fire 2 is awful. I have
Yeah, that one's
fucking
cute.
hated Black Mage AoE forever. And that's what made me switch to
You
Red
did that
Mage
one,
instead.
right? You did-
I don't know.
Like I would still be Black Mage if playing Black Mage in anything that wasn't like sub-raid content
Oh, I'm
wasn't
getting
awful.
Hmm.
It's so
Are we in Party
it's so
Finder
bad.
Yep, we're in Party Finder.
Like they really need to revamp Black Mage AoE to make sense, because like it's almost
Yeah.
there at max. They just need to
What
throw
were
that
you
into
saying
lower
for
levels.
what instance? Because you kept getting.
Oh,
I like
when
I like
we were
Nin.
all just
I just wish I could do Huton refresh
There was
without
always a
Mudras
pull in
at like
training.
50.
the second pull after the first boss with flamborgs and a whole bunch of other stuff.
I complain about low level bard because I will stay by
A lot of
this
people didn't.
and stand by it forever.
And a lot of people don't do
Like-
because I used to spam that just for tones. People just wouldn't do
Like-
faster pulls or like more optimized
Where is it?
stuff,
Where the
so
fuck
it
is it?
would
You know what I'm
take
about to
forever.
say.
Like whenever I would tank
This
it,
this trait.
like, I would do all the
This
pulls
trait
correctly.
needs to be level
It
20 or
was
some
fast.
shit.
Yeah,
And
so
Rate of
even
Death
the
needs to be
first
like
boss,
level
there was
20
some
with
people
it.
stacked
Like
up
level
with
20 in
DPS and
this.
everything and
Or
just keep
level
them
20.
in spots.
Reign of Death and this need to come at the same time.
DPS can keep their positionals.
And then like later on, add the Mage Ballad refresh
the
bullshit.
second pull on that huge
Because like you were
ass one,
never going to do.
it's fine.
You never really noticed that trait.
Oh.
I noticed it because I don't fucking dot trash
I feel
sometimes.
bad.
And I still see the refresh come off.
Not Stormblood, but Shadowbringers, because they were worse off
And like,
than
maybe it's just me. I don't
Remember,
like Shadow Bite
Cal
and
couldn't even
Sidewinder.
keep me healed during Homeminster Switch.
Astro was so
Yeah, not game
bad
sucks.
until 5.05. Who greenlit that garbage?
Yeah.
I remember the first time we did.
What is
One
EA?
versus
I don't
Switch,
remember.
We wiped twice. And I was
Yeah.
using my cooldown as effectively as I possibly could.
Very
Oh,
first
oh,
hole
oh.
master can be
Yeah,
pretty
Imperial,
dangerous,
right.
actually.
So I stopped.
Yeah, that too would be nice at a lower
did-
level.
Did it in 2 pulls. Because the spiders is what.
But no, I feel like at low levels, I'm just feeling quick knock,
See,
and like I can't dot
bull,
anything to like even make
where
use of
you have
Mage
to go with
Ballad.
the bull. That one's kind of annoying.
I feel like if
That one.
you at least had Rain of Death
That's the second
and
part, dude. But after that,
like enhanced quick knock at like 20, it like you get this to like
The one that
18,
still scares
and then 20 you
me
get your next
is
button.
between the first
That'd be
and
reasonable to
second
me.
boss in
And then you get your
Mount
interaction between the two.
If your tank isn't on the
You hit Rain of
ball,
Death
that
when
would
it's
be a
off cooldown,
fail. If
and you
pull
keep quick
all of
knocking
it,
until
because
it
it'll literally
procs.
let you pull everything
That
to
seems
the next
reasonable to
boss.
me, because you're not gonna dodge shit at low levels.
Remember I did that.
Like you can try, but it's like
Trust.
what, like 4 or 5 ticks, and it doesn't proc anything with Mage Ballad, and you don't even get like any benefit from AoE Mage Ballad at that level.
Is the game acting weird? Why is this pull endless?
I don't know. That's my
I
opinion.
kept Cow alive on one.
Yeah,
of
if it's like a good wall to wall, it's fine. But like most low level tanks are not wall to
be
walling,
fair, like,
so
there was
you get like one
nothing
pack,
happening
and you just sit there.
DPS weren't using their-
You burn like 2 dots. That's 5 seconds. The mon's already down
Really
20%
don't
HP,
like
so you're only getting like 3 ticks before it's dead.
And that was interesting. And of course, the thing with trust.
Whereas like
the
50
second
plus
squad
content,
was,
you can start actually dotting
DPS,
trash because it
focus
lasts
on one
longer
end,
than like 5
pull it,
seconds.
And then the healer stayed with that one DPS and kept.
I kind of hate
healing
playing
while
Bard
the
and
same
Expert.
guy,
I
which
don't
doesn't
mind
really
it
make
actually. I
sense
kind of find
because
it a
it
good
should
refreshing
put
change from Red Mage.
priorities on the player.
Because Red Mage kills
Yeah,
Mongo in
yeah,
Expert.
right, whatever.
Like I play Red Mage because I like fucking carrying, and I like to have the availability of raising.
Trust healers are
Until I and the healer die, and then we don't fucking do anything.
I'll say that it's funny, but I'd rather have
I would rather play Sam in Expert, but
Orianze.
mine's not geared, and it'd just be me burning my time for no reason.
Alpha don't let me die a lot.
Rianjay will literally use every card on you. It's hilarious.
That's what made the big difference. Is like Astro was trash at this, but Orianze was actually good, which is really disappointing. But yeah, he was better than Alpha by a lot for me, in my experience with the trust system.
Well, Alpha No, actually, when you look at it, isn't.
See, like I like playing Sam in dungeons, or I liked
because
it
he, doesn't
in Stormblood,
have
aside
the
from
strategy,
the
instead he constantly
TP
damages
issues,
up
but that's
every
gone now,
single
so I
damage
don't mind
roll,
playing Sam in dungeons.
like all the time.
Because I'm a huge fucking weeb. I like Samurai a lot, and now that I can do it in dungeons, I enjoy it more.
Up on you.
But I look at my Red Mage that's fully geared and able to raise people, and I'm like, oh, why should I play my Sam when I have my Red Mage now? So I've kind of screwed myself over here, because I'm like, oh, I can play my Sam, but I feel like I'm kind of handicapping myself a bit. Yeah, I'm already going Gunbreaker.
Realistically, the only way.
Which I have to level, by the way. I might have to do that a little bit tomorrow. Maybe finally hit 70 and get my Skaven gear.
So
I wouldn't mind flexing into a melee roll. I just never have time to get. I don't play the enough to gear it.
I guess
I shouldn't say I don't have time. I have
This
time.
isn't gonna be, I won't say mandatory, but Party Finder tomorrow too, I suppose, for everybody that's gonna be available.
Oh, I should
Hopefully Babs will
check
be
my
here
phone.
tomorrow as well.
I haven't looked at it in a while.
We can run with them, but it's not necessary to be
No,
here.
nope, she
'cause
got
we
busy.
wasted,
Okay.
like half of the runtime. It's like sitting and waiting for somebody.
What's your Sam? You're like bad.
Yeah.
So that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, so I checked our conversation. I forgot to look at something.
Happens.
Who's Sam gear?
just
Not good.
Hope that it's nothing too serious. but
428. Not even
I
like
know last
remotely
time
decent yet.
People were texting him because his internet just exploded. It was out for an entire day.
I really do need to like buy it some off gear, but I've not done anything yet with anything I've got.
I'll keep it going till the end of the hour.
Oh, actually, I should dump this stuff into my retainer.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I just haven't been playing because like I could.
Meet up again to actually get.
Most time when I spend my
If nobody joins.
my tomes, I just go to buy stuff for Genra. So I've like not had anything to spend my tomes on, or I've not had any tomes to spend. I mean, from the market for it. Oh, see, the problem is I'm cheap, and I already have a geared DPS, so I'm like, oh, why would I gear another one, even though I want to play it?
Yeah, I need to be a little
'Cause
more
I'm
trusting about
dumb.
I need to stay.
I need to fix these
stay
inventories.
close after making the diagonal move. I mean, you
Is this the
don't
one?
have to, but it would be safer, and I wouldn't
Yeah, okay.
necessarily, if I mess up my
That,
angle, I wouldn't.
this,
I
that,
wouldn't be as likely to
that,
kill
that,
people, because I caused one
that,
wipe,
that.
I should be causing 0 wipes after all the times I've done this.
What the fuck is this from? Oh, I think I fucking descent that. Right. And that, and that.
I've even gotten some Aya party finders. That's nice to find once in a while.
Why do I have
Yeah,
these?
they exist.
Why is that over there?
Which is nice. So it's not too far, but sometimes you want Aya and uptime scythe. So that's going to be something to learn and practice, which is annoying.
Yeah, well, if you do Aya and uptime scythe, that at least makes sense. You're doing uptime strats for everything, but Ilya plus uptime scythe just makes me go good.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it in the party finder.
There are like 6 different purple
Oh, yeah.
guys.
That's the way things are. Everybody does Ilya and then uptime scythe and then uptime knockback mirrors. Though, why wouldn't you do uptime knockback mirrors? Doing them any other way is actually worse.
Oh. I forgot I had this thing. Oh. Oops.
I saw the
Okay.
way that Miztech did it on their first clear, and that looked messy as fuck and was likely to kill you as many times as life.
Fuck. Keep forgetting.
I'd much rather just use my prevention and big heals.
Then why is...
Let's see.
I hate shot in my face. I hate the inventory in this game.
I wonder what stores are open right
Do you
now.
even have a purple outfit? No, I don't. I just got that from fucking dungeons. Wait, where am I going?
Yeah, dying to
Yeah,
Diamond
spun
Frost
around.
is like easily recoverable. But dying to
I don't think I need any of these cards even. Like they're all cards I can just fucking trade in.
or fighting or driving, really scary.
Wait. No, I'm good. Okay.
Well,
There we go.
it probably feels less bad because if you die to Diamond Frost, it only kills you, unless you misplace your...
Well, look at all those max healers on your page, dude. I wish I had the confidence to heal, but
Or unless one of the healers is
60 to 70 is
healer
suffering
skills
me right
to
now.
know somebody.
No,
So there's a that'll let everybody die.
that sucks. All the stores are closed.
Hey, Jared, did you see that they reopened patio restaurants and like people immediately stopped social distancing once they got there?
Dude, I went to Shake Shack, and they had social distancing lines and places for you to stand and wait, and people weren't paying any attention to it.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe like the entire country's doing the no touching. It's funny.
We gotta be 6 feet apart. Because we're not gay.
But I think in Wisconsin, people are just like going to bars and shit in groups.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. They're just going. I don't know why, but alright.
It's like, yeah, and like, if you've never been to Wisconsin, dude, people there just love to drink. Like, they love to drink. The beer culture there is really prevalent. More beer than hard liquor.
Well, that's the Midwest generally. Like Cleveland's got an incredible brew scene. Lots of award winners here. I just couldn't believe it because I was there getting my food, and some people just walked right next to me and stood right next to me. Like,
Took a big sniff of you and puffed on you.
really, guys? I understand that it's summertime and you want to go outside. I'm here too, and realistically speaking, I should be cooking something for myself rather than doing this. But
Yeah, we saw you outside. You know, go outside with you.
I waited outside until until the little foyer where they were bringing up the food was clear.
Yeah, the president of Brazil keeps saying it's fake.
You know, the president of Brazil is fake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would say due to their electoral system. And mandatory votes sure is fun. Yeah, you can get a burger anytime. You can order pizza, acai, shit. You know, it's been like a long ass time since I had acai.
I mean, I could have been eating out all this time. It's just that the people who work at restaurants are the most likely to get exposed, and it's not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to do that.
It's fine. They got the bulletproof glass at McDonald's. Corona can't penetrate that. I don't know. Since where I work, I already wear like all that equipment that everybody's just buying and wearing now. I'm just so over it. And also, since I was extremely sick in January, I kind of just don't give a shit. Like, I'm not like willingly endangering other people by getting close and doing stuff. I just don't care that much. At work, I have to wear that safety equipment, face masks and everything.
Well, the thing that always crosses my mind is there's a number of people who get the thing and never feel. I am extremely healthy, so I could be one of those people, and that would be like awful. It'd be like fucking typhoid Mary or something.
I'm interested in getting the antibody tests once they're more prevalent, because I still don't know why the fuck I was sick for an entire month. Like, it was really bad. That month, I'd never been sick like that before. Where I'm like vomiting and I had such bad diarrhea where I was going like 6-7
Why
times
you
a day.
scream?
And it was just straight.
Son, no.
I had to go to the ER because I went to go get checked and I requested him to put
I
me
love
on-
this picture.
That sounds more like
So how concerned
Yeah,
those
a number
those
of
cockatoos
things.
look
I've
at
never
their
heard
child.
of COVID-19 having that symptom.
I just love
did have
cockatoos,
short
dude. I just like how they look just.
did
There's
have
like this
a
look
hard
of
time.
confusion on them at all
Did have a
times.
lot of shaking. Wasn't really that.
They just have like
much.
just confused
It
shock
wasn't
at all
the flu, 'cause
times.
I got tested for the flu.
I just love
had,
it. They're so cute.
Really intense flu symptoms, but I didn't have the flu. They did the whole test on me, and poked me, and took blood and stool sample. And
I don't know why, because like if I had a cockatoo, I'd probably lose my mind.
But
Because I
this
know
is
like I probably wouldn't be a good owner to one.
so they weren't looking
I feel like, because I probably really get like enough attention or distractions, and I'd be worried about it chewing on my shit all the time. But I feel like
Then there
they're
was a
adorable
whole thing
things.
where like my neck popped because it was so inflamed. I had to go back to the ER because I thought something popped out of place.
I also like how cockatoos like they look
And that
like
was,
fluffy
like,
marshmallows.
The end of January.
I feel like you
beginning
touch
of
one and just be
February,
squishy.
So that was weird.
Yeah, that's actually something that I've taken out of this.
It starts learning how to swear. It would just over here be yelling at my program. Or some shit I was working on. They would just start swearing with me casually.
Valuable.
Like with the whole corona
Yeah, I
stuff,
probably-
my life
I probably would be talking to the cockatoo a lot and arguing with it out of boredom.
Or now I'm around more people than ever, and it's really annoying.
I see.
Because I still go to work.
I don't know,
still
birds are
go
probably not a
out,
good idea for me because like I have wires everywhere, so
I'm not stuck in.
it's like the series why I don't see like myself owning a rabbit. It's because I'm just worried I'll just chew on
It
wires
doesn't
all the
really
time.
feel all that different to me. Just like I get stuff through the window where I order stuff.
I'd have to like own a house with its own
Well,
room.
she doesn't have to go to her office.
The
to
cat will
work.
probably work. I feel like I'm just gonna end up getting a
Do
dog
her
eventually. It
paperwork
might just be a
and stuff.
husky.
She can do it at home, so like she's here all the time. So I never have like just the house to myself, which is
They're
nice
bad, by
sometimes.
the way.
just to
Yeah,
be
Huskies are great.
alone.
I love that they
So
get
I've
personality
never,
and like kind of argue
I
with
haven't been
you.
alone in, like,
I always thought that was cute. I always wanted one. You know, my favorite dog's like Beagle. I always wanted a Husky.
and it's really annoying.
Right up there next to
So
Borzels.
yeah, if anything,
Borzels?
I'm around people more due to COVID.
Or Bourgeois.
I didn't
Bourgeois.
really get out
Dog.
a lot anyway.
See this?
I certainly ate out more occasionally.
Oh, right, the long boy, I remember.
Game or something, but
Dude, I love that dog.
it's not.
That dog looks like-
shift. The main shift.
Yeah,
is
it's just
not
the
gonna
furry
be the
greyhound.
office.
I knew a
And
lady who had a
looks like
greyhound.
they're wanting everybody
She had like a
to
bunch
work
of like
in the
agility
beginning
dogs.
because they realized
So she had like two border collies, a miniature schnauzer, and a
What's
greyhound.
your
I love that
project
greyhound.
manager gonna do? They
That dog
can't
was
check
so
on you
chill.
physically.
Because yeah, me looking busy is certainly going to determine.
Oh,
how-
it was an
how
old
much
friend.
work I'm
I've
getting
kind of
done.
lost touch with them. It was one of my mom's coworkers.
I mean, it's the way businesses are. Like, they're
She lived with
realizing that
her
it's
girlfriend
cheaper
at the
just to
time,
rent
and
space as you need
just
to
had
let
they just did agility dog
floor
stuff.
building on lease. Like, just rent a floor for the time.
But it was cool because like I would just take the greyhound and like I would just bring it up on the couch.
Move out when you don't.
And I was just like kind of
pay.
just
Just your employees are remote.
hold it upright, and it would
It's
just
so
like
much cheaper like that.
let me cuddle with it
Well, my
without any
floor was
worry.
already rented. They're
They would just
trying to
bend in
have
whatever
all
shape I
of
really
the
wanted to, and he was just
floors
like okay
so
with
they
it.
can,
I love that
stop
dog.
leasing our floor. And several other floors.
And the miniature schnauzer would always like howl at you to like talk to you. It was funny.
You won't.
Oh, they also had a
spend
Weimaraner.
as much, but the company won't have to spend as much.
But that dog was
Well, I
like
mean,
neurotic. It was funny.
For me, the benefit is absolutely zero.
And at one point they bought
That is worth
the second border collie puppy, and that thing was very hyper.
It's true.
I've seen some zoomies from that dog.
savings won't be passed down to me, but on the
But no,
other
like
hand,
shortly
if
after I got my
wanted to
job,
sell
I
my
lost
condo
contact. But I that was my
fully remote,
that was like my outside work
however
from
long
like
I could,
2013 to like
it's a thing I'm considering.
2014, and we became good friends. But I lost touch.
Yeah.
Got no fixed address for a little while.
Oh yeah. We'll see what's gonna happen.
They used to help them with housework
I
and
think
stuff
it was-
and home improvement.
Yeah, yesterday, me, Zero, and Babs were talking about potentially taking AWS courses, like just cause,
Yeah, I'm into it.
and potentially add it to our resumes. I mean, I don't.
I already bought it. I'm about to like probably start Monday or something.
Yeah, I'll probably do it then too, because tomorrow I'm busy. I'm gonna have to go find distilled water, see if it's still here in the town. It should be. Clean out the water cooling units, tubing and everything. Set up everything. Play, with some people and just figure out what I'm gonna make tomorrow for dinner.
Oh, is he? Where? What?
But,
Oop, I missed it.
Yeah, Monday would be a good day to start.
Oh, he did fall asleep. See, I knew it.
Just do something interesting. I've been thinking about like learning PHP because that's like a thing that's still used.
Now's a good time to learn PHP because like the newer PHPs aren't nearly as bad as the old versions were.
Yeah, I mean the problem with PHP, from what I learned, is it's so loose. Like you can do all kinds of weird and it's incorrect, but it still works. But when you like take it to a professional level, it's really bad, but it'll still work. It's really
Yeah.
weird.
Well, it's not just that. The standards, the people who actually write PHP or make new versions of it, they just change. They just push breaking changes all the time. Like your code, buggy or not, will just stop working if you upgrade to a new version.
I don't know.
You can't have.
Yeah, no, I heard good things about PHP 7, so I feel like I don't know why specifically, but I just heard good things.
That's kind of when I was learning how to do what was it? That was a Sequelize. Sequelize is actually nice to use. But I can't remember the name of that package where it would just make your code work retroactively with older versions of the JavaScript. But you'd have to like call it, install the package. But it'd be nice if you were using like an older browser that wouldn't understand certain code. It would just make it work if you set it up beforehand, which is really cool. Because not everybody thinks about legacy stuff. I'll have enough space for all that shit. I'm thinking about, I've been needing to move my bed out of my room into a different part of the house so I can have like this huge area that my bed occupies, like, as an open space. And I can use that as like a workout area in VR, like playing, which would be nice.
I do not have anywhere to exercise right now. My condo is 700 square feet. It's basically a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room. And the living room is where everything is.
You don't really need that much space to do a lot of stuff, like body weight training. You don't really need that much, because all it's going to be is just like stretches, maybe some free weights, yoga.
I'm thinking about buying free weights. That's probably the way to go.
Like this area I have is probably like 4 by 11, and that's more than enough space to exercise. If I get rid of my bed, that is.
Oh, you know what I wonder? Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I wonder if someone's gonna take Streets of Rage Remake's custom campaign editor and remake Streets of Rage 4 in it. That'd be funny to see.
Red, I did.
I don't know how powerful that
Fab's
tool is, but there was a
talking in
thing.
Discord right now.
Oh, did you? I don't remember here.
Yeah, I said it a couple of times.
Yeah, Babs is okay. He just popped up in Discord, he fell asleep and then set an alarm.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he just said that, okay.
Yeah, it was about 6 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, Streets of Rage Remake was actually like a very like heartfelt project
If
to
I free up that space
kind of
here,
remake Streets of Rage
I'll have
1
more than enough space
and like
to
include
actually do that,
elements from 2 and
which would be
3.
nice.
I need to play it for
And
you
I can
sometimes. It was actually really
play
cool.
with my VR headset.
It was like a whole fan-made
my computer
thing. I think
case
it
on.
eventually got C&D'd by Sega, but
Because that
I managed
hitting
to
tempered
snag my own
glass, like,
copy.
dead on with your knuckles hurts.
Same thing. Well, I have a copy, so I can just send it to you if you want to play it.
Yeah, but the standing desk in particular, that is. They sell adjustable height desks that should be good. That should be good enough for my needs.
I'm tired of standing up. I stand up like 12 hours of work.
I don't, which is really bad. So I need to change that.
Just drink more
You know how
water.
powerful like my Smash Groups Hive Mind is? Like,
Drink
2 of them are doing
more
like
water. That way your blood
botany-esque work with like flowers. Like one
Just
works
too
like
much
greenhouse, the
water.
other one's like a florist.
doesn't- I would take a-
And I'm just like sitting there like, man, I want a fucking outdoor job now. It's like being cooped up inside. I want to go work at Lowe's outside again or something.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna be the case. I didn't expect Babs to make it because of that. I didn't remember what.
I don't want to be indoors ever again. I'm not gonna say that
tomorrow,
because
whoever's here.
I know as soon as I spend like a few days outside
set time
and like
aside
actually start working again, interacting with
tomorrow,
people,
what's
I'm gonna be so happy to be home again.
Late afternoon?
It's just right now where I have no one to talk to during my day because all my friends are apparently on the other side of the fucking world. That I'm like, man, I am bored out of my fucking mind, and then I will go work, and then I'll be like, oh yeah,
Well,
I hate talking to
unfortunately,
people.
we didn't get
Never
much
mind.
But
Back in the
still
apartment.
pretty happy with the fact that we can get
Also, I
to
saw
that phase.
Panzer Dragoon on Switch actually had another update. I wonder what that
But if we
was.
had
I
all
should check
8,
that out. Hold on.
I'm very certain we could have gotten to Worms Lament. Very
Well, we only did like 40 minutes of things in total. I've got past
Update the
light
next
ramp
Panzer
about half the
Dragoon update. Oh, update. Oh,
That's
1.3. Let me
looking
see
more
here.
consistent, which is
Oh,
nice.
gyro controls. Oh. After Sizzle and Panzer Dragoon remake, so we're going to work on the next big update for the game. This one brings new features and fixes frequently asked things frequently asked by the community.
What is
Oh, there's a fucking like whole thing I can follow on Twitter. I should do that.
Because it's the Japanese stuff.
What? No, I don't want to. I want to read the replies. Let me see. What's going on here? That they will Japanese version still waits for some evaluation. Well, that's when it's ready. Episode 0, Sleeper Weapon Mode. New gameplay options, Rumble Classic Reticle, Auto Aim Zoom, HUD Toggle, Performance Mode. Cheat codes in the main menu, on player cheat and campaign, God Mode, Infinite Credit, Super Weapon Mode, Gyroscope controls, sound effect system and sound rework, multi-button fire A and B, input lag removed from all actions, camera rotation speed increase, easier and more responsive targeting system, full options access through pause menu, Blue Dragon motion rework, start language based on console account language, new rework Pandora's Box now available. Holy shit, they actually like pretty much did update everything that I wanted from it. Wow, we gotta go back to that at some point. Yeah, I figured like the release of the Panzer Dragoon remake was like kind of a, oh, we gotta get this out now and finish it later deal. It was a good chunk of what I was looking for after reading on what like the original two had. But like, well, hopefully it's better now because like the 60 FPS, the faster controls, and hopefully like, I assume what 1.1 or 1.2 fixed, which were like the hitbox issues. Like the like the Ruins boss,
Oh well.
where like it went from back to front. You couldn't fucking do anything about it because you got hit regardless of where you were. So that was kind of stupid. And the faster turn speed should help with like the jungle level because you need to turn so much, but you can't like do it in time and still DPS the enemies.
I really wish I could go to stupid Walmart right now. I don't know why they act like they care now about their employees.
Also, I'm gonna switch over to Discord now. So
Never
thanks for
have
watching.
before.
I appreciate it. Sorry it's been shorter, but
They're just
Kinda lost
pretending
our tank
it's
for
a
a
different
time.
hour.